As soon as Samuel sees David, God speaks to him and says, that's him. That's the person that's supposed to be anointed king. I know that you're afraid. I know you didn't understand the plan that I had, but this has been my plan from the beginning. A plan that is beginning right now that will culminate in the birth of my son that's going to come to redeem everybody. But it's a plan that starts today, and Samuel had no idea that day what a big deal this was. All I knew is that I'm afraid the king might come after me. This might not work out like I thought it was going to, but I want to face the fears because I believe God's called me to do this. And he does. To his benefit, he does. He says, I don't understand this. I don't like this. I'm afraid, but I'm going to face those fears. I'm not going to freeze. And I'm going to deal with this. At that point, David is anointed. He's going to become the next king. Which is why in the next chapter, in 1 Samuel 17, when Goliath, the giant, is before them, and all of the other warriors of Israel are so afraid, they're so scared, they're shaking. They say, man, no one wants to go down and deal with him because he's huge and it's going to be sure destruction for us, and no one's going to beat him. It's why David, the young shepherd, can walk up with confidence. Because his confidence wasn't his. He hadn't done anything to deserve God's anointing. God had chosen him despite his weaknesses, the same way God chooses us to do things despite our weaknesses. When we say we can handle it or I can handle it, it's not that we're strong and powerful ourselves. It's that the Spirit of God dwells inside of those of us who choose to follow Jesus, and that because of that, now we have strength. Because of that, we now can handle it, not in my strength, but in his. See, David knew. David knew, I'm going to be the next king. I've been anointed. And it's not that we're going to test God in this, but when he calls me to do something, I can walk in confidence now. Because God's anointed me to become king, I know what the future holds, and as long as that victory is assured, then I'm willing to take some risks. As long as I know for sure that that victory is going to take place, then I'm going to walk out and face Goliath because God is now on my side. For us, in the midst of our battles, in the midst of the stuff that we deal with, when we know that victory is assured, it leaves us willing to take risks.